880,000. 880,000 businesses will fail in the next year if they've started their business in 2020. That number is going to increase to 2.2 million businesses in the next 3 to 5 years. Where did I get these numbers from? According to the U.S. Census Bureau, based off of the 4.4 million businesses that were started in 2020, 20%, which is pretty much the typical statistic of businesses that fail, of 4.4 million is 880,000 businesses are going to fail of that number. And that's just their first year, as I've stated. Now, why does any of this matter? Well, it matters because if you've just started your business within the last 1 to 5 years, then this number, and more importantly, the reasons as to why these businesses are failing, are 100% detrimental to your destiny in business. So, I ask you a question. If the 50% of businesses that represent the positive side of the status quo, meaning they are successful beyond their first to their 5th year, if those businesses are deploying tactics, if they're deploying certain types of methodologies, if they have a certain type of business model, if they are using strategies, if they're using solutions, if there are different types of frameworks that they're using in order for them to succeed, do you know as a new business owner what those things actually are? And if you do not know, then the most important question that you should be asking yourself from this moment and this day forward is this. If you don't know what those things are, then how do you know if you're not one of the walking dead now? Hello and welcome to the Blitz Business Development Show. My name is Mayo and I'm a business consultant and coach, as well as the founder of the Blitz Business Development Academy. This is a show that provides guidance, resources, and access to best practices to help you advertise, manage, and build geometric profits. From freelancers and home-based business owners to startups and storefronts, you will learn how to start small as you think and grow big. Okay, so I really want to make sure that you are properly aligned with this show. I know we just touched on it really briefly there in the intro, but I really want you to know exactly who this show is for. Again, if you are a freelancer, if you have a home-based business, if you have a storefront, if you have a startup, you are in the right place. This is the show for you. If you're someone who knows that you really don't know what you don't know about how to build, how to manage, how to grow a business to geometric profits, then this is the place for you. If you're someone who has an open mind and you're willing to allow for me to pour my passion, my wisdom, my experience, my ups and my downs, and my perspectives into your spectrum of choices that you can choose from to consider to use to help build your business, then this is most certainly the show and place for you. Now, I also feel like it's only fair that I mention who this show is probably not for. This show is not for someone who's already started their business, you're past your 3 to 5 years, and you're already successful. 9 times out of 10, there's a lot more content out here in podcasts and on YouTube that's better aligned for you. This is not for someone who's pretty much got it all sewn up and you're no longer asking these types of questions. There may be some best practices that we may discuss that could be of use for you, so you're always welcome. And you're always here to learn if that's who you are, to where regardless of where you are in your business, you're always willing to listen to what other people are doing. And that's actually a great practice that I definitely encourage, because I actually do that myself. But I do want to make sure I'm wasting no one's time here, because I don't like to waste my time, and I certainly don't want to waste yours. So what can you expect from this show? Well, what you can and should expect is value-centric content. And that means anywhere from a range of different topics, such as actionable takeaways, to different types of business strategies, business models, best practices, and access to people, as well as, more importantly, folks, resources to help you move the needle in your business. We're going to have interviews of folks that are actually in different types of businesses that can help to influence the betterment of your business as it relates to your business success. So that's what this show is all about. It's helping you to get your business to the next level and giving you the tools and resources that you need to do it. Okay, so now to answer the question that you've probably been asking since you first heard my voice, and that is, who is this guy and why in the world should I listen to him or his show? Well, my name is actually Mayo Best. That is my real name. And I'm a business coach and consultant and have been for the last 10 years. I hold multiple certifications in life coaching as well as NLP, and that's neuro-linguistic programming, as well as some other modalities I'm not going to sit here and bore you with. Now, I'm also the CEO of Paradigm to Digital, and I'm the creator and founder of the Blitz Local Deals Club. Now, within the Blitz Local Deals Club, we also have something called the Blitz Business Development Academy. Now, in that academy, we've created this show. So this show is designed to help to create a business community, to help businesses to navigate not only how to survive and thrive during the pandemic for COVID-19, but also during the fourth industrial revolution. Now, if you don't know what that is, you're certainly in the right place, because all of the business practices, all of the methodologies, and all of the types of content that we're going to be bringing to you in this show is going to be relative to the most valuable and most recent tactics that you should be using in order to run and operate a business from this point forward. But here's the deal. The question is, are you willing to do what will be required? Another way of asking this question is, are you willing to make the sacrifices? Because there will be sacrifices. And the one thing that I'm not going to do, I refuse to do, is to ever lie to you or sugarcoat this journey. Yes, it's worth it. Yes, it can be very lucrative. Yes, it's totally fruitful in so many ways that honestly, when I first started, I never saw the benefits of certain aspects of having your own business and what it can do for you. All those things are beautiful and true, but far too over glamorized in my opinion, because it gives people a false sense of expectation in terms of what it's going to require in order to have those things tomorrow that others have. You cannot, you will not from this point forward be able to do the things that everybody else does. And I'm trying to prepare you for a journey that most are not prepared for. And let's be honest, when it comes to entrepreneurship, it's become so glamorized to the degree that I actually liken it to, let's just say, for analogy's sake, that you are going to enter into the ring with a world-class boxer that's been boxing for 30 years and has never lost one fight, and you've never even had a fight. You're going to enter into that fight expecting to just simply win. And in boxing, they say that you have a puncher's chance. Well, that's exactly what you have, is a puncher's chance. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose that bout. Because what you don't know is what you don't know about how to win a fight, yet alone survive. because you have to survive before you thrive. And that's what this show is about. Do you know what that's going to take? Are you willing? And it's okay if you don't know, but are you willing to do the work and pay the price of what it's going to cost you in order for you to have this new endeavor, this new dream for some of you? Are you willing to pay the price? Because there will be one. And I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm not saying this to be negative. God knows I'm one of the most positive people that you may ever meet. And I know that's saying a lot. But give me some time, give me a few more episodes, and you'll find out how that's true. But I'm also realistic. And I don't want you to have some false sense of confidence. I want you to have confidence from a place of knowing, because you've studied and you've prepared yourself to be successful. Not because we've glamorized our idea or over glamorized our idea of what we want to where when we run up against our first obstacle, we crumble and fall. So with that, I'm going to say the question that you should be asking yourself between now and our next episode, okay, which we do actually release an episode once every Friday. The question you should be asking yourself is, what is it going to cost me? What is it going to cost me? And I'll actually add to that question and say, am I willing to pay that cost? Am I willing to pay for the cost of admission to the success that I am thinking or dreaming of? If your answer to that question is yes, after you really sat down with yourself and asked that honestly, because you can't be in an adversarial relationship with yourself if you're trying to be on a trajectory of success with anything, let alone business. What is the answer to that question? If it's yes, then folks, I urge you, I implore you, I welcome you to our show. So as we come in for a landing for our pilot episode, and as you are considering yourself as to whether or not you want to become an audience member, I want you to keep in mind that this show is not randomly thrown together, and nothing in the episodes to come will be as such. And I say that because the whole methodology, the whole purpose of this show is designed for that person that's right now sitting at home and they've been toiling with this whole idea, this whole notion as to whether or not they have what it takes to become an entrepreneur, to step out and start creating a financial future and become independent in terms of their sustenance of a system that they cannot control. So this program is designed to speak, to help, to assist, to guide that person from where you are right now in that decision-making process and take you from day one, which I hope for you is today. Day one being the moment that you make the decision that you are going to take control of your life and take control of your finances and take control of the part of your life that is responsible for making it worthwhile by becoming an entrepreneur. So if you are that freelancer right now and you're standing on the precipice of this decision that you know will be foundational in probably shaping the rest of your life, I am here to assure you that this program is designed for you.